The U.S. is getting set to ease COVID travel restrictions. Good afternoon and welcome to The 4. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Heather Myers. Beginning next month, the U.S. will reopen its land borders with Mexico and Canada for non-essential travel.
Travelers must show proof of being fully vaccinated. News 8's Abby Alford is live from the San Ysidro port of entry with local reaction. Abby?
Carlo and Heather, many may be wondering, with these restrictions, how were U.S. citizens able to walk or drive into Mexico for their quick getaway vacation or quarantine during the pandemic? Well, that's because there were no restrictions going into Mexico. It was coming back into the U.S. You had to be a U.S. citizen or for other essential reasons. With the border opening next month, businesses say this will not only bring back shoppers, but their livelihood. Word of the U.S.-Mexico border opening next month for non-essential travel, such as visiting friends and family, tourism and shopping, is a relief for San Ysidro businesses.
Now you got like a shot in the energy, I feel better.
Horacio Espinoza owns Rosie's Fashions on San Ysidro Boulevard and says since the border closed for non-essential travel in March 2020, he's lost about 65 to 75% of business and had to lay off many of his workers.
I hope everything's coming positive for me and my workers, because I already give fire to my workers and then they need a job.
San Diego Mayor Gloria says that he traveled to Washington, D.C. just 2 weeks ago to advocate Congress and federal officials to open the U.S. land border by car or by walking.
By making this particular decision, they are allowing families to be reunited, they're allowing businesses to get back to a sense of normalcy, and they're allowing our local economy to finally fully recover.
Gloria did not have an exact dollar amount on the economic impact of the border closure, but says it's huge, and so is the effect on families who have been separated.
This has had real impacts, dollars and cents, and in human impacts, right? And families that are not able to support their families, in folks who are separated and not able to cross with the ease that they'd like. It is hard to quantify how big this is, which is precisely why this is a major, important, positive piece of news for San Diego.
The biggest caveat to cross for non-essential reasons, you must be fully vaccinated.
There are details to be worked out. I want to point out that we know that the restrictions will be lifted in November. We don't have a precise date at this time. We also don't have an answer to what will happen for children who are not eligible for vaccination and how that will be handled.
Although there's no exact date in November, it's just in time for holiday shopping and travel.
It can be super good because that's the best time.
The restrictions do not apply to cross-border travel or U.S. citizens or permanent or lawful residents, as well as people traveling for medical purposes or school reasons, among others.
Abby, for people who are trying to come into the U.S., they often complain about really long border wait times. As far as lifting these restrictions, how will that impact border wait times?
Well, it can be assumed that with these restrictions lifted, we're going to be seeing even longer wait times. And as you said, I mean, it can take hours. Mayor Gloria says that he is working for staffing just to make sure that you can cross the border and do it in a reasonable time.
Still good news, something to look forward to on the border. Things getting a little better there for everyone. Abby Alford reporting live. Thanks, Abby.